Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam. Now, so far, yoga practice is concerned, is explained, discussion between Krishna and Arjuna. Now, supposing that I practice yoga, real yoga, I mean to say, not this pseudo yoga, and if I cannot do it properly, I fail, then what is the result? Suppose I give up my business, I give up my ordinary occupation, and I begin to practice yoga, but somehow or other it is not completed, it is failure. Then what is the result? That is being questioned by Arjuna. That will be answered by Krishna. What is that? Go on. Arjuna said,
what is the destination of the man of faith who does not persevere, who in the beginning takes to the process of self-realization, but who later desists due to worldly mindedness, and thus does not attain perfection in mysticism? Purport. The path of self-realization or mysticism is described in the Bhagavad Gita. The basic principle of self-realization is knowledge that the living entity is not this material body, but that he is different from it, and his happiness is in eternal life, bliss and knowledge.
Now, before coming to the point of self-realization, one must take it granted. That is the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. That he is not this body. That the living entity is not this material body, but that he is different from it and his happiness is in eternal life. This life is not eternal. The perfection of yoga system means to get eternal life, blissful life, and full of knowledge. That is perfection. So we have to execute any yoga system with that end. Not that I attend some yoga class to reduce fat or to keep my body very fit for sense gratification. This is not the end of yoga system. But people are taught like that. Or if you practice this yoga system, that you can do if you undergo any exercise process, your body will be kept fit. There are so many systems of bodily exercise, the Sando system, this weightlifting system, there are many sporting systems. They also keep body very fit. They can digest food stuff very nicely. They reduce fat. For this purpose, there is no need of practicing yoga. The real purpose is, that to realize that I am not this body. I want eternal happiness. I want complete knowledge. I want eternal life also. That is the ultimate end of yoga system. Wow.
These are transcendental, beyond both body and mind. Self-realization is sought by the path of knowledge, the practice of eightfold mysticism, or by bhakti yoga. In each of these processes, one has to realize the constitutional position of the living entity, his relationship with God, and the activities whereby he can reestablish the lost link and achieve the highest perfectional stage of Krishna consciousness. Following following any of the above-mentioned three methods, one is sure to reach the supreme goal sooner or later. This was asserted by the Lord in the second chapter. Even a little endeavor on the transcendental path of Bhakti Yoga is especially suitable for this age because it is the most direct method of God realization. To be doubly assured, Arjuna is asking Lord Krishna to confirm his former statement. One may sincerely adopt the path of self-realization, but the process of cultivation of knowledge and the practice of eightfold yoga system are generally very difficult for this age. Therefore, in spite of one's earnest endeavor, one may fail for many reasons. The primary reason is one's not being sufficiently serious about following the process. To pursue the transcendental path is more or less to declare war on illusory energy.
When you accept any self-realization process, it is practically declaring war against the illusory energy, Maya. So, when there is a question of Maya, a question of fight or war, there will be so many difficulties imposed by Maya. There is certain. Therefore, there is a chance of failure, but one has to become very steady. Go on.
Consequently, whenever a person tries to escape the clutches of the illusory energy, she tries to defeat the practitioner by various allurements. A conditioned soul is already allured by the modes of material energy, and there is every chance of being allured again while performing such transcendental practice. This is called Yoga
Chalita Manas. Chalita Manas means diverting the mind from the practice of yoga. Yoga Chalita Manas. Yoga means from the practice of yoga, and Chalita means diversion. Manasa means mind. Yoga Chalita Manas. So there is every chance. Everyone has got experience. You are trying to read some book, concentration, but the mind is not allowing. It is disturbed. So it is very important factor to control the mind. That is the real practice. Go on.
One who is deviated from the transcendental path. Arjuna is inquisitive to know the results of deviation from the path of self-realization.
Yes, this is very important question, that one may begin practicing any sort of yoga, either the eightfold yoga system or the Jnana Yoga system, means speculating philosophically, and the Bhakti Yoga system, devotional service. But if one fails to complete the yoga system, what is the result? That is very important question, and it is put by Arjuna, and Krishna will answer it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,